Y no,
Chécale, amigo, está la chamarra de 300, chécale.
y te veo aquí porque te dio el todo.
Kentucky fried chicken.
¿Y yo qué pasa?
7-Eleven. I believe this is Sana Street. Lots of vendors out here, right? Kate. The name of this street is Liverpool, right over here. So on the other side is London, this side is Liverpool. Looks like a highway up there. Looks like there's an underground passageway there that goes below the highway. You can see the buses move over here quickly. See what's over here. So I just crossed over from where McDonald's is. I believe that's Sana Street. Let's see what's over here. Around here, you always see people cleaning. At all hours. No wonder the city is so clean. No matter where you go, you see them cleaning. So this stop here is Insurgentes This area is like a plaza. It's so big. Look at it. Oh, this is the one I was on. It goes to Indios Valdez, which is where I went earlier. I guess they're telling a lot about violence against women. Civilized culture. And if not, we are civilized people. Seguirá. And violence, like now. Well, a few days ago I filed a complaint. I said men my age are being discriminated because when you get on the double-decker bus, most of the seats are reserved for women and children. So you have to climb up. So if somebody my age has arthritis, too bad. Unless the disability seat is vacant. They wrote me back, they said, well, we don't discriminate. I said, yes, you do. You do. I'm not 25 years old. I'm an older man. And by the time I get downstairs, the door is closed. And I have to walk back. How do you like that? Where I live in New York, they make announcement about a crowded trade is no excuse for sexual misconduct, you know, touching people, you know, inappropriate touches. And I think that's the way it should be, you know? Then to just say, oh, okay, only woman could sit here, and woman with children 3 years or less could sit here. So in New York, you get in the crowded trade, and if somebody's doing something inappropriately, you report it. And some women do report it. The interesting thing about here, these trains, they're very high tech. The buses, they have all kinds of cameras. So they have lots of police too. So anybody's doing anything inappropriate, you know, could be caught on camera, or there's usually a police officer there at the station. Sometimes even on the bus or the bus stop. So it's kind of weird that they have this. I don't know if it's a law or a policy. Maybe it's a policy. I don't think that's a law, because a law like that, where I'm from, that would be legal to make a law like that. So it's probably just a policy. So the thing is, if you're upstairs and you can't make it back down in time, there are 5 seconds, the door closes, and that's it. And you miss your stop. And that's what happened to me. And I went online and I read, and I contacted them, and they were nice enough. They responded to me more than once. And they read me, I guess, like the right. Yeah, so to continue, I said they wrote me back and forth, few correspondence, kind of read me the riot act about protection of women and children against violence and so forth. That's all fine and dandy, but you know what? you shouldn't have policies in place to protect one set group of people and you violate the rights of others. Now, if I were like 25 years old, 22 years old, I wouldn't really give a damn, you know? Because at that age, you could run up and down the steps. I used to. But I'm an older man now. If I try to run, I'm going to fall. And not only that, when you stand in at the upper level of the double-decker deck, you have to like bend your head. And I'm tall, you know? I'm tall, so you have to bend your head. So it's not like I can walk straight. So when you bend your head and you have stuff in your back, like my backpack, and the bus is moving, you know, shaking, moving, that's not a nice combination. Also, there's a camera up there too. The driver could look up and see who's coming down. So that's my issue. You see? Now they got other metro buses that are one level. That the front is for women and children only. The middle, I think, is mixed and something like that. Now that's different because with that kind of bus, you can exit. You know, there's no double decker. You don't have to go upstairs. You could come out right by the door. So you're not gonna have an issue. So if I were on a bus like that, I'm not gonna complain. You know, if they want to put women up front, I don't really give a damn because I know it's one level. And if I want to exit, I can exit the bus. But once you have a double decker and you have stairs and you have to climb up, or you're forced to climb up, or you may have arthritis, you know, and that door is going to close in 5 seconds, you have to make it back down. And if you don't make it down, the door is shut. And the driver goes to the next stop. Then you either walk back or you pay another fare on the other way. So that's not right. Anyway, she did write me back this morning. And she forwarded our correspondence to like a whole bunch of people in operations who will deal with such matters, which is good. Because I said, look, you know, I read that Mexico City will soon, in another few years, will be the 5th richest city in the world. So you have to remember, Mexico City was a city before New York City. So back then in those days, Mexico City began like around the 1500s. New York City did not. When New York City did, it was under the Dutch. It was New Amsterdam, not even under the British. So it took a while. So Mexico City was way ahead. And this is where if people who had money, people from Europe, people who were royalty, this is where they used to come in those days. Mexico City. So they were ahead of the game. So my point is, if you're going to be the 5th richest city in the world in another few years, you're going to have a lot of tourism coming your way. And you can't have people my age get in a bus, a double-decker bus, and they're going to be told, no, you can't sit here. This is for women only. No, come on. I've been to Europe. I've been in a lot of buses in Europe. They have no policy like that. None. I've seen it on the trains in India. Yeah. In India, they got women's section only. Because a lot of the men, they're highly perverted. And India is a different story. India, you have more men than women. So, you know, that increases the perversity of the men. But Mexico, you can't say the same for Mexico. Mexico Mexico should have an even amount, or maybe even more women than men. Mexico shouldn't have a problem like India, where men got to be desperate. I walk around here in Mexico and I see men with women. It's not like they hard up to get women, so why are you going to be trying to molest women on a train or a bus? But they use the term violence against women, so I'm not sure what that is. If it has to do with sexual, with just beating up women, I'm not sure.